Hi all, welcome to another chess24 Banter Blitz. It's approaching 11:30 here, UK time. Okay, let's just have a look at this amazing voucher code Kingscrusher. You get a whopping 15% off. If you use this, you can challenge the likes of even the world chess champion Magnus Carlsen. He's one of the regular streamers now, as well as owning the whole part of the Magnus Empire, chess24. So, yes, and other grandmasters, IMs, personalities. So great to use this voucher code. Okay, let's go on to the challenges today. And pick off our first challenge today. Super Bohemio. Okay, I hope audio and visual is okay. Please let me know. Alright. I hope you've all had a good holiday so far. Okay. So knight f6. I'll play d5 here. Okay, it's a sort of like a French defense imitation now. With knight c3 though. Well, I don't need to play bishop b4 though. I could play this. And hit b2. Seems a little bit odd actually, this position. So I'm hitting f2 and b2. It seems just slightly odd. Okay, can I take here or am I in big trouble? I hope I'm not in big trouble. Okay, if I take on a2, okay, I know knight c7 looks pretty dangerous. I'm just losing that rook. That's the thing. Intriguing. Okay. Yeah, this looks strange. Maybe I am just losing the rook. I can try and win at least the knight for it with knight b6. I hope. Before it escapes again, and there's a whole rook. So it's just the exchange down for a couple of pawns. I feel a bit better about that transaction. So knight b6, knight c6. I guess I play, well, maybe knight c6 is for bishop b4 potentially. Oh, I've got to get my queen out. Maybe even exchange of queens. So I'm basically saying I've got a couple of pawns for the exchange. And I think I'll be okay with that. Yeah. So knight b6. h6. Is that going to be useful? Take away g5. But there's any naughty knight g5. Getting this bit of development. I think I don't want to take away b5. I want to play king over. Alright, so interesting. Knight b4, knight c4. Maybe push these pawns. I think I'd need the rook over here though for this a pawn to be at all significant. I need the rook behind it, Tarrasch rule. So I'm playing the exchange down. A4 is supported by the knight is supported by the bishop. Is he going to play knight d4 though? Knight d4 is going to be a pain. I should get out of this pin situation. If possible. So I might be threatening knight d4 now. Alright, that's going to be annoying. Okay. Knight c8, no, knight d8, knight a5 for knight c4. I can try and challenge this. I guess he wants to play like that to d6. Also knight b3. If the knight's on d6, queen f3 then. Yes. How dangerous is this? Oh, there's knight b3 though. Although bishop c2, that knight's a bit of a target. Maybe that was a bit pointless. Yeah, a bit of a target. I just want to go back there. Just use that c4 square instead. The knight d6. Oh, he's on b7 as well. Okay, knight c4 though. The knight's on b7. Queen f3. Bishop e8, knight. Bishop e8 might be possible there. Maybe. Oh, okay. Maybe I do want a knight on c4. It challenges the one on d6. There is queen e8 here if I want to. Or knight c4 just hits that anyway. This one. So I want to sort of protect the pawn there. And I've got an attack on b5. Furthermore, knight d6, maybe knight takes d6. Knight takes d6. Right. Queen e8 or a3. g5, maybe open up this front. Or not. Queen e8. Queen a8. I'm not entirely sure. I'll try this. Right. If I take and then e5 and f6. Try and blunt this bishop, I think. I have to look out for sacrifices everywhere. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go and protect b6 with queen d6 on bishop f2. Right, and protect this guy. No, this bishop takes b6. Well, there's knight takes, and there's check, queen f2. Okay, bishop c8 instead. Trying to hold b7. I think I need this rook in the game. This rook's not doing anything. g6, king g7. I think I'll be happier with this rook in the game. Oh no. Nope, I missed that threat. Oh, that was horrible to miss. Oh. That was silly. That's horrible. Try a cheapo or two. Thing here. bishop's gone. Okay. Not good. Not my favourite start, losing a game like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my king was, okay, my king was kind of exposed. I didn't like that, losing the queen anyway, but anyway, okay. I thought I was holding it together, but no. Okay, thanks. Goggin, Paul. Okay. Okay, so bishop d3 and castle here. So okay, if bishop d6, there's knight b5. Okay, I think I'll just take her. Okay, I guess bishop d6. Oh, all that. Okay, either. Let's try and not have too many mouse steps. Okay. d6, rook c7. And rook e7 coming up. Okay, let's check here. I'll just go for this pawn. So rook e8. Okay. All right. Thanks, Goggin. Okay. Yeah, I think that fork. Watch out for the forks there. Okay, Friedel. Will I be fried by Friedel today? I think I had. What was interesting last week? There was something interesting last week. a sort of Dutch defense, I think, classical approach. So, alright, that's the tempo I wanted anyway, isn't it? So I want to play Queen e8, Bishop d8, e5. So yes, this is... I want to avoid the London system, so I've resorted to the Dutch defense, yeah. Okay, so knight e4. Okay, there is that clamp on e5, which maybe here I can reinforce with bishop f6 for a moment. And g5. Maybe h5, g4. That's pretty mega aggressive. Rook f7, rook g7. Putting this knight back. Is b6, can I afford b6? Or is it some pesky check? Okay, that's odd looking. Is queen e7 plausible? Is it worth playing f4, I wonder? I'm not entirely sure. No. Okay, it's blunting the bishop, but it's giving the e4 square. Oh, it's g-file. I can play with this g-file, surely. King h8, rook g8. Aha. Well, okay. Bishop b7 for a moment. Rather than taking, because I know taking. Knight b4 takes, I hit the queen. Oh, bishop f4. Okay. Let's get out of this pin. Otherwise, bishop f4 is unpleasant. Okay, knight takes, I thought was plausible, hitting the queen. If I take, then e4, is that too loose? I think take then e4. F4's weak. F4's weak. I've got a chance with f3 though. I'll take the chance with f3 to do some damage here. Although I'm losing a pawn. Maybe this isn't clever, but okay. I'm losing a pawn. I'll take this guy. I think if I take the rook, I can take with the king, because bishop e5. Okay. Bishop. Try and contest the... Right, there's a cheapo here with queen d5 if he wants to take bishop d6. Queen d5. If he wants to take here, queen f6, yeah, I'm pawn down. Unfortunately, I'm a pawn down. You can take like that, right. He hasn't gone for that pawn. There's knight f5 though. That's nasty. I think I want to play bishop e5 at some point. Yeah. Oh, queen a2. Nab a pawn if I can. Rook f8 gives queen f3. Queen b7 is interesting. See what he does on that. I'll go back to g7 to cause some trouble. Or not. Here to stop rook f3. Okay, he's not going into a self-pen, is he? No, I don't know about queen f7. Okay. Queen g6. Queen h6. That looks pointless. Queen e6? Oh, this is pointless. Yeah, I think he's got control over the position here at the moment. Bishop takes, not doing anything. Stop f4. Yes, I don't know what to do here. Okay, check. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, is there queen d5? Search for some checks though. Queen d5. It's got queen c8 as well. This looks like trouble. Queen f8. I'm running out of time. Oh, I think I'll accept a draw though if he's offering. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no, these are shaky games. Oh, crikey. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I might as well go back to that London system after that experience. That was more solid. That London system. Although, yeah, okay, maybe there's some mileage in exploring that again. Knight f6 and bishop c5. d6 and a6 is the usual thing I do, yeah. Knight g4 and h5 looks sort of interesting. So h5 and knight h4. I really like this sort of position. So okay. Sort of hack attack. Rook g6. There's a lot of pieces just around the king. I just like this. Seems to, I think it's pretty dangerous. So threatening queen g3. I think bishop d7, king e7, rook h8 if needed. Alright, if I just play for g3 here, this looks strong. g3, running queen h2. So rook e1, oh, e takes is winning the rook anyway. King f1, yeah, it looks pretty dangerous. Yeah, I kind of enjoy that opening. Thanks. That's one of my pet lines there. Okay. Free Ericsson. Okay. Hi. Okay, so d4 here, I think. It's a 3-minute game, huh? I thought he might play c5. Castle over here, because it looks as though it's trying to target my king over that side. I get a funny feeling. I'll play for... oh, hang on, what do I need to do here? Stop the use of c2. This is a bit odd, because it's scary bishop f5 coming up. I can't play f3 and e4, d4 is weak. Maybe I can play that. And knight f5. So I'm going to play e4 here. Maybe. I guess he can play rook d2 for bishop e3. Yes, it's a bit of a pain. Rook d8, there's bishop f7 for rook d8. Knight e4 might be a good healing move for my pawn chain. I think there's a back row weakness with potential. So f6 here. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay, this knight's a bit of a pain. We're go back here for a moment. My back row is actually unfortunate at the moment. Okay, if I play bishop b3, still lose more material. Rook d4, trying to avoid losing too much material. Although I think queen f5 is a pain. All that, I think I missed that. That is pretty terminal. My back row has been exploited. Okay, yeah, well played. Oh dear. Okay, I'm usually quite dangerous at 3 minutes, but yeah, well played. Talk Medita. So knight f6 coming up. Okay, can I play knight e4? Is that move? Is that a bit too risky actually to take material in the opening? I think like that. Sometimes. Knight d5. Okay, I think I can play this. And then knight f4. Okay, yes, there's some dangers lurking. Okay, I'll take here. This looks dangerous, but also I think rook c3 for knight e2 would have been good, but I think this is dangerous anyway. Queen f3, queen g2. Yeah, by the way, Rematch is welcome. Thanks, the game. Okay, if you want a rematch or challenges, okay, yeah, just send them on. Otherwise, have to look at post-mortems or something. Got no pending challenges at the moment, so we can see what happened in this game or something. Or yeah, if you want a rematch, that'd be great. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, the mechanic. All right, mechanic. Okay. Bishop e7. I'm pretty weak today. You can beat me up today. I think I'm pretty weak today. Maybe I'm miserable with a cold or something. So beat me up today. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That's not very optimistic, is it? Okay. Rook e8, d6. b6, maybe b6, bishop b7. This looks actually It looks pretty scary. Can I kick this guy out before it does a lot of damage? This knight on d5. If I can kick it out with c6. c6 and d5. Okay. If I do this, bishop d3, d6, and then c6. Okay, so c6, and then d5. I assume the knight's going back to f4. Okay, so d5 looks like a move. Knight e6. Knight e6 and queen e4. I want to connect the rooks. So, okay. Knight e6. Knight g5 to e4. That's another idea. I suppose h5 is brewing up something naughty. Bishop d7, rook a e8. Okay. Oh, this looks... Maybe I should just... I don't know. Can I do this? It's getting a bit scary with these pawns, to say the least. There's queen e4 something on h5. Or here, just get the queens off to try and avoid being mated. Challenge here. Oh, this is not ideal. I have to try and challenge this knight with knight e8. Otherwise there's big trouble if I don't do that. Okay, there's a form pawn trouble if I take that. Do I risk taking it and rook g8? Do I? Maybe that pawn. Alright, I'm going to assume the pawn's vulnerable. I hope that's the case. If I simplify, I'll try and round up this pawn. Aha. Alright, I want to play king h7 to g6. On g4 takes and then rook g8. Also, actually, I think rook g8 to g6. I think this pawn might be a liability. I'm hoping it's liability. Although it's going to be, maybe, okay, rook g5. Just to give my king g8, actually, and the king can come out to e5 later, maybe. Goes to e5. I'm sort of, I think I've got to stop that king, actually. d4 looks too tasty by far. They're going to e5. Oh. Okay. The price of moving to the b file, g3, would drop. Do I play a5? Can I get my king out without big trouble? Oh, I think f4. Oh, maybe not. All right, I'll. Can I go around here? Rook h2, rook a2. If I can, I don't know. F4, D4, K4. Maybe this way. Oh, outside pass pawn potential, but he's really cut my king. Actually. And his king's walking in here as well, even worse. What do I do here? Wow. Pretty stuck. Ha! I'll try and go around this way. Can I get this pawn? Pawn here. And try and support the other one. Okay. Oh, this one's running. Oh, that was getting a bit tense. Well, okay, any rematches for anyone, just welcome, or challenges, okay, fire them across if you want. Okay, Gorgon Paul. Alright, I think I'll play the London system in that solid way that I used to. I'll try and do it like this. So Queen e7 for e5 and e4. Yeah, I think this is a bit dangerous, isn't it? Right. Okay. Okay. And I'll take care. Take on c5. So, and then bishop g4 and rook ae8. Okay, can I play bishop h5 to g6? There's a rook c8 and then maybe knight b4 coming up. Oh, that's dangerous, I think. Alright, I'm going to take the queens off. Thanks, Goggin. Okay. Sunshow Panzo. Keep the challenges coming in. Sancho Panzo. Panzer. I'm beatable today. Come on, crush me today. Bishop d6 coming up. So I've kind of played this gambit for fun before. I'm not entirely sure what it's called actually. But I think there's some immediate threats here. So there's some nice control over the centre as well. Can't all be bad. Okay. Knight f6 or h5. H5 here. F6, G5, is this too caveman-y? Knight F6, there's knight D5, no, bishop G5 maybe. Oh, does that matter? Bishop G5. Bishop G5 would just take his queen anyway. Okay, so knight E5. This looks dangerous for that D2. After bishop E2, D2 looks a bit loose. So I think there's, after bishop E2, bishop F3, G takes. Bishop E2, bishop F3, bishop F3, knight takes, forces G takes because of D2. Anything else to think about here? Aha. Okay. Okay. Maybe queen d6. If bishop f4, knight takes, that's plausible. Am I getting in trouble here? Bishop f4 is plausible. It's held by that knight. Yes. Okay, bishop f4 looks like a pain. Bishop d4, there's c3. Looks like a total pain. Maybe c3. Knight takes and then bishop e5. Maybe this is possible. Bishop d4, bishop f4, bishop d4, c3, knight takes f3, queen takes, or g takes, bishop e5. This looks like, otherwise this looks like a nasty pin. Alright, well here, looks like knight e4. It's dangerous, it undermines d5. Actually, I think that looks dangerous. Okay. If I just take that. Okay, so I'll take on f3 or something. Knight f2 looks good as a sort of to expose the king, and then bishop f3 for queen takes d2. Unless I'm missing something though, like rook d4. So I'll take on d2 here. Yeah, take on d2. Let's check, picks up the rook. Loose pieces tend to fall off. Thanks for the game, Sancho. Okay. Magnus. And okay, Rematch is welcome. Yeah, please do challenge. Challenge is very welcome today. Kremlin students, come on. Friedel, let's have a rematch. I can do better. You're crushing me, of course. Rook e8, bishop f8. H6, bishop g4. Okay, I'm not convinced by anything though, but I'll play h6. Maybe bishop g4, bishop h5. I managed to fix my glasses, well, my brother did actually. There's actually this glass repair kit with tiny little screws and screwdrivers you can get from Amazon. It's only about 10 quid. So yeah, the little screw that was loose on this has been reinforced because I was getting a bit annoyed about that dropping on the floor and having to find it, and all the time it was getting slightly annoying. So it's amazing what you can get from Amazon. Just any need you have, I think, just search for it and you'd probably be surprised. I just didn't think it was easy to get such a kit, because I went to my local opticians and they didn't have the kit. Mind you, they're more interested in selling them rather than maintaining them, I suppose. I suppose they wanted me to buy new ones or something. I guess, I don't know, but you can get a repair kit from Amazon, so little screws and screwdrivers. In case anyone finds that interesting. Someone did buy a teapot on one of my mentions of a teapot. There is a fantastic teapot with filter you can get from Amazon as well, which I'm still using regularly now because I found it difficult to be motivated to have tea because it's like a hassle. But if you've got a nice big teapot, it's a wonderful teapot at Amazon. I've forgotten the make though, but search it out. Look on, yeah, anything, any desire you have. I mean, yeah, it can be met. I think usually. So okay, C6 and Queen B6 or Knight H7 to G5. Knight H7, Queen H4. Knight H7, Queen H4. I think there's some weaknesses here I can tap into. Surely, or not. If I be a nuisance with Queen H4, I'm hitting F2. I'm protecting H6. I'm hoping this is good. Try and play Knight G5 on Rook G2. Knight G5 threatens Knight F3. There's a lot of weaknesses here. I have to prove that they're weak though. Can I prove that they're actually weak? I'm actually, there's pressure on E4 as well. Okay, I'll just leave that on the diagonal for the moment. I think I want to play Rook D8 with the threat of Knight E4. Knight E4 looks pretty useful at the moment. Maybe not entirely useful here, though. Rook D4, is that doing anything? Knights at home, is that doing anything? Is he actually threatening Rook G4? No, Rook G4, Queen H3. Okay, okay, I'm being pushed back. Okay, I'll prepare to double on this D file though. So Knight D2 can be met by doubling. Looks dangerous looking. The doubling. If Bishop C2, well, it looks like a disaster there almost. Okay. Okay, here I'm being pushed back again. Okay, Knight C4 maybe is plausible. Rook D7. Okay. I like my possession, but I don't really know if it's that good. I don't know if that's any good. I'm weakening some light squares now. Yeah. Can I try and do something with these dark squares again? What's wrong with considering at least Rook D3, Queen E3, Queen F2? Alright. Try and break into these dark squares. Okay. If I take here. Oh, I think that's hanging. Okay, thanks. Like this. Ceramic student. Okay. Very dangerous opponent. I think. Did I have luck with Knight C3 on one occasion? I hope I did anyway. Fast and Furious, huh? So bishop c4, d3, or not. D3 runs into, I think it's okay. Not much. I don't think it runs into much. Okay. Hold on. Take the pawn here. Otherwise he's getting me with knight e5. Oh, it's a 3-minute game. I just noticed it's a 3-minute game. I thought it was pretty fast paced. Alright, there is knight h5, maybe. Right. What's happening here? Rook h4. Queen f3. Try and stand guard of h4 here on bishop g3, queen g3. Try and castle queenside. I've got the light square bishop without a counterpart. That's usually a dangerous thing. What's this symbol here? Mod now. Oh, well done. Being promoted to mod. Okay. Okay. Rook h1. e5, knight e4. Rook h1, e5, and knight e4. I think is a reasonable little plan, mini plan. Okay, I compromise something with this f5 square, but other than that, oh, it's giving me the mini plan with tempo. So I'm hitting c5 here, and there's also potential for knight d6. Okay, knight takes c5 looks a little bit juicy. There's potential for bishop e6 now. I just realised. I don't know if that's entirely working though. Double attacks with queen e7. Alright, bishop f5 though. Maybe it's okay. I'll play bishop takes f5. Well, he's got some latent attack here, potential to watch out for with these pawns. Queen e7, bishop f5. Okay, I think play this anyway. Okay, this diagonal looks pressure and more pressure on f7. In fact, bishop c6 for... Oh, I've just missed bishop c6 for bishop a5 there. That would have been good. Okay, I can still win another pawn though with this. Would have been better to win the queen though. Oh well. Queen d5 hits f7 though, coming up. So I play queen d5 coming up. There's no actual entry point for the queen at the moment, so I'm looking at f7 next. So bishop b6 if I take, and then queen d5 coming up. Well, he's sort of pinned, isn't he, with the rook. It's always nice to be pinning, threatening rook f7. That looks pretty devastating, actually, to me. This position looks... Thanks, Kremnik student. Okay, yeah, dangerous. Big voyage. Okay, let's take this center counter Scandinavian. I think center counter is the old name. I don't think it's actually referred to as center counter now much. I sort of treat it functionally as a center counter. If it takes bishop f7, This is a trap, I think, worth knowing about. So if bishop takes, okay, this is unfortunate for the pawns. So queen f3 looks like it's dangerous for castling queenside. If I castle queenside, that looks, oh, queen b7 looks nice. And if knight d7, there's knight c6. Is that any good? Knight c6. Probably annoying if I can take the queens off. That pawn structure isn't inspiring too much. Right, so castle, queenside. Then d5 coming up. I think d5 coming up. Can't castle yet. Lose that pawn on e7. So what does black do? e6 is weak. Rook he1 and bishop f4. Yeah, I think that's trouble. If I just pile up on the centre now with bishop f4 or bishop g5. Bishop, maybe here. Okay. Drop back. Oh, there is knight e5 taking g6 now. I just noticed. Yes, that's threatened. Knight e5 check. So if g5 to safeguard g6, bishop g3, that's okay. Knight e5 and then g6 sometimes. Depends where he goes. Or maybe just take on d5 first and then knight g6. If I take on d5 first, then that looks nice. Knight takes d5. Okay, so c4. So yeah, these pawns look pretty weak. e7 and e6 look weak here. Maybe d5. Try and crash through with rook e7. While I've got the common square of the knight and the rook on e7. So cd or knight e5. Maybe cd or bishop c7. Bishop c7 or knight e5. There's a few nice options. I think taking out c7 makes that pawn passed pawn. Probably bishop c7 and the king's there though. Maybe that's double-edged. Maybe king b1 first. And then bishop c7. There's no rook d8 here. I can just take. So probably king b1 and then threatening bishop c7 more safely, intuitively, without too much calculation. If I just put my king on b1, trying to avoid these pin scenarios in advance. King b1. Precaution. Aha, I can leave that there because it's sort of. Oh, I can play rook c7. I'll play rook c7. And so d6 and d7 looks tasty actually because they're guided by both pieces on d8 here. So bishop f2, d7. I'm looking at d8. Okay, thanks for the game there. Okay, Right. Mechanic. Rematch time. I'll play exotic B3, I think. I quite like this a bit sometimes. And this mysterious gambit I play. Double pawn gambit I've had great success with. Which has been ignored here. This gambit's been ignored. Okay, I'll put the pressure on E5. Although in practice, yeah, this can be a gambit by black quite often. I'm a bit wary about trying to win material here. However, yes, if he just castles, I can't castle, as an example. And would I be worried about that? Would I just play knight f3? Maybe I just play knight f3 and then there's bishop g4 and there's a load of pressure. Maybe maybe it's better to play bishop e5. Oh, I can't believe it. Come on. Is this really the case? Knight f3, bishop g4. Okay, castles, knight f3. It probably is the case. This is dangerous, isn't it? I'm gonna see. Okay, I can go back here anyway in advance of bishop g4. I can sense my diagonals slightly vulnerable now. Bishop g4. I castle. Is the diagonal going to be weak? Knight d4 coming up. Or knight c3. Maybe knight c3 is useful at some point. Here? Maybe. You're just coming in with the queens at h4 soon while I'm playing it. Yes. Bishop f3, bishop f3, queen h4, g3, bishop g3, hg, queen g3. There's bishop g2. But then there was like knight at h4. It looks mega dangerous. And this has got its own points. But there's always bishop c4. So I don't know about that. I thought it was better to play the queen coming in there. Right, the problem with this is bishop c4, surely. Yeah, I think that was interesting for a moment. I mean, let's have a quick look here. So, what's the computer think? Bishop takes. I thought this is intriguing. Yeah, almost. No, it's changed it. It flicked his mind there. This position. Maybe, do I have to take here? Oh no, I don't. If I take it, it's actually. I have to take bishop d5 apparently. If I take here, I thought knight h4. Black's winning, yeah. This is what I thought. But, queen e2. Okay, it's changing its mind a bit. Black should be fine there, but actually, yeah, it seems as though there's a move here. Bishop takes d5 check. Why does that make a difference? I wonder. Maybe it's just okay. It's an extra pawn on. It's an improvement on that. No, it's still. I don't know. It needs more time to analyze. Probably it's switching its mind. Okay. Olaf. Okay. So Olaf carved me up really on the board earlier. Let's see if I can do any better with white. So English opening, going into solid mode against Olaf. Solid. Botvinnik system, a reliable thing to use sometimes. Now this is the common trap e5. So he's going to avoid that, isn't he? Okay, I'll take here. I should get out of this pre-move mentality. This is dangerous mentality to pre-move. From bullet. Terrible. Terrible habit. Okay. Oh, why is he giving me f5 under juicy looking circumstances? Is it because there's a dark square blockade perhaps? Enough dark square blockade here. So g4, knight g3. Is there enough dark square blockade? That would have to be the reason. So g4, knight g3. Okay, I'll take with this way because otherwise I lose the rook. But I'm looking forward to g4, knight g3, g5. Can I have this? Still looking forward to g4, knight g3, g5. I hope. There's also f6, pushing the bishop to h8, which visually looks nice. I wonder if it's too visually good to pass up. Form pawn-ish and hemmed in bishop. Maybe just g5 and play a piece up, basically. g5, close in that bishop. Then h4, h5, if I want to potentially give the opponent counterplay with h4, h5. Either that, they get counterplay, or I get a nice h-file attack. Okay, he's opening up this h-file anyway. If he plays h5, that condemns the bishop and gives me knight h5 all the time. I think with a configuration of bishop f5 and queen h5, this is going to be huge fun. I can gain a tempo here without dropping e4 right now. If the bishop doesn't go back, I think knight h5 is on the cards. No, I think he's got a point actually. I don't need to do this. Knight h5 is pretty committal. Do I actually need to do this? Do I? Because he just plays knight e4, he grabs the centre pawn. No. That must be wrong to lose the centre pawn here, if I don't need to. The bishop's hemmed in. I don't need that sort of losing the centre pawn stuff. Not yet. Bishop a3 gives me b4 if needed on a4. Getting rid of this knight might be something to do here because it's one of black's better pieces. This is not good, this bishop. If I can just take off that nice knight. Okay. Queen d2. I'm ready for an exchange sack on knight f4. I will sack the exchange. I think black's pawns are all crumbling on knight f4. After that, this will be isolated. They'll all be isolated. Okay, I'm going to double rooks here. Because doubling rooks means that the rooks are protecting each other. It also means, actually, I think, reinforcing f4 a bit more. And probably the idea, okay, is he going to play knight d4? I'm definitely tempted here, because I am sort of playing a piece up with that bishop. And let's take here, though. At the moment I'm playing a piece up unless I disturb that situation. There's no rook e2 right now because of knight e2, so I'll take that and take here. I'm going to be greedy. There's almost queen g6 for f7, if king h7. not quite. Okay, queen d2. Queen d2. Looks sensible. Let's put the pieces under pressure. c5 looks a bit weakening. Mind you, c6. If he's got no rook e2, there's also d6 on queen c7. All right, c5, c5. Queen d, queen's okay. Queen c7, d6. Queen d8. c6, there's bishop c6. Can I just play d6 here for a moment? It doesn't matter about the exchange of bishops, surely. Queen takes g2. Gives me always rook f2, actually, if there's any rook e2, which is not possible. Okay, that bishop's hanging. I'm going to take it. Alright, thanks for the game. Yeah, very dangerous opponent, but yeah, that bishop. Oh, you let me hem in your bishop. The neural networks teach us don't hem in those bishops. You remember the Alpha Zero Stockfish stuff? Hemmed in bishops was a major theme. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've just realised, actually, this is a bullet game. I'm down on the clock. I'm going to lose a ton of bullet points now. I used to be good at bullet. Yeah, so I'm going to be down on the clock. Take here. Bishop g4. There's knight e3 threatens. Rook h8, h4. Double over here. Rook h3. Take this guy. I mean, queen f3 is sort of form pawnish. Get the e4 square for my king in an endgame. Or d5. Okay, g5. D4 coming up. E3 looks tasty. Bishop d4 looks tasty. Bishop f2 looks tasty. Rook h2 looks tasty. Rook g2 looks tasty. Or just rook e8 just to win this rook. But will I lose on time? That's the question. Trying to take this stuff without losing on time. It's got a4, I hope. Yeah, oh, okay, bit of a change of pace there. Blimey, okay. Okay, Magnus again. Okay, so e4. And we'll play Smith-Morra gambit here. And bishop b3 at some point. And take here to keep things open. I have played it another way before, but I think I'd rather keep the... I think one thing here is the knights are away from the king, that knight away from f6. So I think that's a perk of this line, that there's a reduced king safety sometimes. That knight's wandered over here, but this is a sort of mainline approach against the Smith-Morra quite often. Well, this doesn't... It seems as I got some prospect here of attacking. Bishop e3 to stabilise the centre, and then knight g5 might even be plausible right now. I have to be concerned about my centre falling apart if I'm too quick for the attack. So I think bishop e3 and queen e2, or okay, he's guarding g5. Yes, now it looks as though it's more about the blockade rather than king safety. Okay, so yeah, I wonder if it's going to give me a bit of dynamic stuff. Knight takes gives me a sort of bit of pressure on the f file. Queen e2 and rook fd1. Knight d5. I'm wary that I'm unlocking that bishop. If I play knight d5, it does sort out my pawn, and it sort of shields my d pawn with the black d pawn. But this bishop might be the issue now to sort of pick on, rather than the king side. This bishop. Okay, so rook d8, rook fd1, and oh, hold on, that's an interruption there. I think I'm going to nab this pawn while I can. And I'm safe enough to do this without losing d4 right now. Aha. Okay, yeah, this is pressure. Is it enough? So knight takes and then queen c4. Is that too boring? I can play knight takes and then rook c5. Or I lose that pawn. Maybe a3 and then later rook c5. With the idea, okay, I'll just have to look at queen take. That's not working there. Okay, so rook c5. d5. Is that plausible? Is d5 actually plausible? I'm hoping it is. And okay, rook queen takes is now threatened. If I protect that rook, because otherwise queen takes was threatened. Is this pawn push actually useful to me? I hope it is. Bishop f4 on knight f3, queen f3. I can get away with that cheeky pin, I think, for the moment. Even though there's a check here, queen takes protects the bishop. What am I running into back row? My back row's actually looking vulnerable. Maybe, yeah. Okay, I've got a square for my king now, at least. Otherwise, queen takes and then rook e1. I'm going to see what Teichmann means now. Chess being 99% tactics, well, especially at this speed, it seems to be a lot about tactics. Here, f7 is vulnerable. Rook d5, queen f7. Queen d5, I take, and then rook b7. Okay, but can I play rook b7 here or not? Try and double the rooks. Okay, I think I want to double the rooks. I've got an escape plan with g4 if needed. If check, king h2, the other one g4, right? I hope there's an escape plan with g4, otherwise I'm going to get mated or something. I'm first to the checks anyway. At least got perpetual. Check, king h2 comes in with the other rook, threatening mate. There's g4, or I get mated like that. Ah, chess is 99% tactics. Ah, no. What a way to end. And that is a punchline for this session. Well played. Oh, no, I missed that one. Okay, anyway. Alright, thanks. Okay, until next week, yeah. I'll regroup next week. Thanks. Or another time after that. Okay, thanks very much. Oh dear. No, I missed that check. I really did miss the checks. The checks are so crucial to check out. Yeah, I'm looking at doubling on the first rank. That's naughty. That's really naughty. Okay, thanks. Cheers then.